Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Aground. Oh. Okay, so the game's saved. Right, this is before we went back in time. I just want to go find the worm hive. This isn't very hard. Probably keep this tree chopped. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I know people are saying that, you don't actually have to kill the Worm Queen. But you also, like, if you kill her, it's not the end of the world, there's another one. I think I'm still going to leave her alive, because I can always go back and, just get in there and farm things. And this is just easier on me. Oh yeah, we should look into some modding. I'll try and do that for the next time. I've actually got, will we backtrack a little? Fight some worms. I actually got an email from the developer, there we go. I'm just gonna fight the worms in the area, we're not going to take on the, the worm mother, hive mother, whatever it is. Yeah, so I got an email from the developer, and he said at first he was, I should probably actually, like, read the whole thing out, to some degree. None of it seemed terribly private, it was just kind of an interesting commentary on my style of doing things, but, you know, that at first I didn't seem terribly interested in it, and then I, like, warmed up to it. I think that's true of quite a lot of games, especially if they play really differently. This game definitely, has, like, a different style, and I think it really is, I'm gonna call it an acquired taste. You know, when you go from stuff like, you know, Terraria and, Terraria, Starbound, and whatnot, to something that's a little bit more, what would I say, less overproduced and a little bit more like, this is pretty, authentically, like, a single, singular vision, I think, ish? How do I describe it? It's interesting to play games that are made by, like, very small teams with, like, very specific ideas. And, it was jarring, I think, at first. And I do enjoy this game. I think the difficulty curve is what got me, the most. The going to the second island and getting really mad at that, I think was what got me, real hard. I have a lot of Dragon's Blood. I don't really know if I need all of it, but I figured I'd just collect a whole bunch. Now we got some more murder trees and some other things. Also, apparently you can't catch any of the special enemies. They just turn into their non-special version, which is a darn shame. Anyway, yep. Okay, so we've got the spirit goggles again. We've got the chest. So we want to drop off the wood, the coal, this iron ore. Apparently you can catch a golem, by the way. I don't know how to do it, but you can. Capture spirits. Oh. And sneeze. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, hello. You didn't crash with the rest of us. No, I was part of a scouting mission for the colonization program. We were 4, but the other 3 died, and when they came soon after, I knew this planet was cursed. I had barely survived, using what I'd learnt of magic. Perhaps if I had those spirit goggles back then, things would have been different. They were here. After you? Yes, I believe they were jealous of my magic, or frightened of it. It's hard to say for sure. Gotta stay away from using my Joker voice with this guy. Hey, another quest. I've determined that a spirit gem can capture a spirit of fire or water, resulting in a fire gem or a water gem. Infused gems should allow us to activate the structures. No, I don't have any of those immediately. Okay, well, for starters, we might as well just equip these. Oh. I'm doing things wrong again. Apparently, start also lets you interact with things. Didn't realize that. Okay, so now we can see the weird monsters. Can I just use it? It looks like I'm gonna have to find something else. I look ridiculous, by the way. So we have to find... I guess he hasn't exactly given us a quest for it. Okay, so we've revealed the spirits. I guess we just gotta figure out how to interact with them? Or maybe I have to find them specifically. Because we got the jellyfishes up there, but I don't think they count. Ow, these trees hurt. I guess I should probably use my many omelets instead of meat. Oh, get some focus gems. Oops. Cripes. That hurt, whatever that was. We need some better equipment. I might want to just lose the... Hey, we level up. Kind of an odd spot for it, but still. Okay, so let's grab that last level in bargaining. A point in trapping would be nice. But I wanted bargaining so we could actually start working on upping some other stuff. Evasion. I could work on my crit chance. Oh, but my axe always crits. So I'll save it for defense, I think. Alternatively, maybe we get it now. Yeah, I'm taking a lot of hits here. It seems like a good idea. What is up there? I don't even know how to get up high. And it also looks like we're not getting stun-locked nearly as much as we used to be. Unfortunately, I'm still getting whammoed by, like, everything. Okay, summon Alchemist. Another dragon lair. Imagine how many dragons were once raised in lairs like these with magic. Wonder why. In any case, allow me to activate this lair. I also built a worm pen here, in case we need to raise more dragons. But don't expect me to harvest dragon blood here. I got more important things to research. Okay. Ow. Okay, so I can't... I have to use the spirit gem. Okay, so we just have a fire gem. Gotcha. I'm just going to avoid the trees. Oh, this is a relatively small island, actually. And it looks like we have potentially... multiple, islands here. Do I have... I did not bring a single net with me. Like a dingus. Now, is this... another completely separate... Oh, there's something up with this one, though. Pillar reveals this enchantment. Steel sword, plus red berries, plus, worm blood equals dragon sword. Useful. Wait. Oh. These chests are already open. Okay, so it's like an almost same version of the last one. By the way, this will get us some enchantments at the very least. I guess I'm just gonna look around. Can I? Okay, I can go down. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Okay, so we only have 2 spirit gems. But that's fine. Looks like you can go further down. So there might actually be more to this place. Oh, maybe I needed the water gem to even get down here, maybe? Hard to say. Okay, well, let's go back. Conveniently, we've got this worm track right here. Ow. Okay, so we already know about those. And drop off the meat, the ice berries, the wood, the coal, the iron ore, fire tusks, focus gems. Okay, so let's see about these runes. What are you waiting for? Use the water gem on the blue structure to activate it. Okay, synthetic steak. What is this? Oh. Okay, so focus gems are the fuel. And this will let me cook food with, huh. Okay. Fire gem to activate this one. Okay, and this is a magic forge. I can make diamonds out of dragon blood. And quartz. And focus gems out of diamonds. 4. Fire tusks. Icy fur. And nets out of diamonds. That is the worst conversion rate I have ever seen. The blue structure is a magical synthesizer. Can create items out of magic. Oops. You met them on this planet 10 years ago, before they tried to wipe out humanity and destroy Earth. Correct, I was the first to encounter them, and the first they tried to kill. I don't know what I could have done differently to stop the war. They arrived suddenly with their biological weapons and attacked without a word. Only there was a way to communicate with them. He probably could communicate with them now, using my magic translation. But hopefully we'll never encounter them again, now that they seem content to ignore us. Okay, don't have anything else. I've been in deep contemplation, trying to decode the secrets of the worms. If you bring me a worm, a fire tusk, and an icy fur, I'll be able to finish my research. Okay. Well, I have a fire tusk. I need some more berries, though. I do have 2 nets. Sweetness. I was afraid that I'd have to squander some diamonds on that, which did not sound preferable. Still can't go south there. It looks like there's something I should be able to do, but I don't know. Anyway. Okay, pop the net down and abscond. That sucked. I guess I really should probably get that trapping skill. Okay, got the worm. So all we need is some ice berries. I could go get my fur. I hate those trees. They're just mean. They hit like trucks. Yeah, I was trying to kind of talk about this earlier. I think my main gripes have always been... when I first looked at this game, I thought it was going to just play like a slightly more... what was I going to say? Potato-y? Terraria game. But now that I kind of understand how it goes, it's actually really chill. This is almost the perfect game for my hand issues. Because I barely have to do anything. In a lot of these cases, even, you know, the combat's fairly simple. You know, the movement is pretty smooth. And so on and so forth. But I think it's just kind of one of those where you have to get used to it. I should probably read the email again. I read it yesterday, and I was like, I felt bad, because, like, I do feel bad when I'm a little bit, maybe unduly harsh on games. But I also feel like, I try not to be unduly harsh. I try and be constructive, I guess. And sometimes it doesn't come off that way. I think a lot of people get, like, really mad at me when I'm, like, grumping at games and being like, things. Like, I'm always trying to... I will never say... If a game is bad, I won't play it. If there's a game that I don't like, you won't generally see it on my channel, unless there's some very specific reason for it. Like either I'm really trying to give it an honest chance, or people really wanted me to see it and play it, or in the off chance it's something like Fury, I made the mistake of doing like a one-off video that did incredibly well, so I'm like, alright, whatever, let's just keep going. And then I still didn't enjoy it, at which point, yeah, I kind of just paid for those. That's never fun when that happens. But I don't know. I realize this is, like, the hardest line to stick with, and nobody likes a critic, but I'm always trying to be at least helpfully critical. You know, if I don't like something, I try to explain why. And if it's something that can be, like, changed, I try and, Okay, let's get this pig away from... Oh, it's on the other side of the fence. I should probably pick this fence up. We don't want the pigs to be on that side. I'd rather have the pigs running around out here, especially because the forges and stuff are... Ow. This is an unreasonably punchy tree. I mean, luckily an omelet heals me to full every single time, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay, no, we want to open the chest, drop off the meat, the wood. I have no idea how I'm getting this stuff back to, back west. We'll figure it out. Okay, still need more ice berries. Okay, pretty much what I'm gonna have to do is just patrol. The ice berries grow pretty quick. I don't know if I can actually... I might be able to grow them somewhere. But I might see if I can plant ice berries over on the other side. Okay, there we go. Handful of ice berries. But yeah, what I can do is potentially just repeatedly chop these down. Now, we do have the ability to raise dragons. Oh, I can get up here, which is actually incredibly helpful, because that means I can kill this guy, who has icy fur, which means I don't... okay, that's useful. So, we'll want to look into... Oh. Getting another spirit gem. Because if I want to make any more adult dragons, we're gonna need another straight up fire gem. I guess we could go take a look at that maze. Well, now that we don't need to collect the berries anymore, I didn't realize there were yetis up there. I guess I was getting hit by them, but I was like, well, it could be any number of things. So let's drop off the wood. Oh, we do have another spirit gem. Awesome. Okay, fire tusk. We only want one. I have done it! I have created an altar gem. This allows us to transform worms and probably other creatures into usable equipment. What the... We must continue to explore this branch of magic. Take this altar gem and use it on a worm yourself. If you need more altar gems, I've added it to the Synthesizer. Make sure you use the altar gems on well-fed creatures. Hungry creatures won't stay transformed for long. Huh. Okay, so it's just icy fur and tusks. I guess I should probably add fuel, but I don't actually have it in my inventory. Alright, one way or another... oh, we do have the worm. That's good. Is it well-fed? It is well-fed. That's good. Transforms it into a worm drill. Honestly, kind of looks like a dingle. Not gonna lie. Okay. What is this? I know. Okay, so I've busted through. We want to switch out the dingle for the steel pick now that we're free. So it looks like it's mostly just a lot of focus gems down here. There's a lot, though. Okay, that's something we're going to need the worm drill for. I should probably get over... I mean, this is a fine spot. Let's keep resting, keep dropping things off, keep fighting the boars. I know I could put that fence down, but I kind of want to keep fighting the boars to begin with. Okay, do we... take that coal. Drop off... Okay, we gotta drop off half. It'd be nice if I could press, like, left or right or, like, any of the bumper buttons or something like that, to, like, drop off half. I like it in games where you can be like, hey, I don't wanna have all of this. Only, like, a little bit. Okay, can I... do 11. Okay, we're gonna fly the dragon back. We're gonna keep low to avoid whatever those flying creatures are. If I can loot whatever items are up there, I'd risk damaging the dragon. What if I can actually hurt the dragon? Also looks like you can load the dragon up with a bunch of stuff. Yeah, he does get tired. Or she. It looks like she can also go quite the distance. Oh. Vehicle cannot fly any higher. There's a whole ice cave up there, though. Okay, so that's something we're going to have to deal with. Okay, so we're just gonna load this sucker up with as many, as much, coal and dragon blood as we possibly can get our hands on. Also want to go make that drain sword. But yeah, I don't think we have much of a use for coal over here. or to a lesser degree, iron? So we kind of want to just move them over, at least while we can. Quartz, we want to hold on to. Okay, that's probably enough. Okay, a little bit too much. Okay. So it does actually factor in how much I'm carrying. Okay, well within the weight limits. Let's rest again, because I'm probably going to have to walk here. I don't actually know exactly what he wanted me to do with that, but that's fine. We'll mess with that later. Okay, health and rations. I can straight up just feed it coal. That's a stupid idea, but I could. Yeah, it's when my character blinks, it almost looks like I'm whispering weird things to this dragon. Actually, it doesn't look like the dragon loses any, It doesn't look like it loses any energy flying. It's probably combat-based that it loses stamina from. And there's a lot of really neat ideas behind this game. I think that's part of the reason why I've stuck with it. Things that you don't run into in other games, I guess. Okay, so even if I wanted to, I can't go any further with this one. I was really hoping I could set him down, actually, directly next to my other base. And, of course, he's here. Mixed potions. Now, we don't have any new ones. We kind of do. So, we have... Oh, where's the sword? Helium sac. Oh, that's probably what those flying guys give me. But yeah, so this will give me extra oxygen capacity whenever we get to that point. Obviously, we don't have anything in the cage. I'll have to work on that later. Why is everything so smoky looking? Oh, it's because I got the spirit glasses on. I'm fine with that, actually. Unless it's where all these, like, weird noises are coming from. What the... deuces? It's an earth elemental. I should probably take these goggles off. They're causing more issues than I thought they would. Okay. Drop off that. Keep the... Probably should have actually dropped off the focus gems a long time ago. Because, yeah, they're heavy. Okay, so why did I come over here? I wanted to grab a steel sword. Let's see. We also have a cow, cotton seeds, a bunch of stuff. A lot of dragon blood. Right, nets. That's the other reason why I wanted to come over here. I don't really have a whole lot of use for anything else here. Just get a bunch of nets. I'm gonna have to catch some things. If I want to make any more of those drills, I also like to look into the patrol boat, but that'll have to wait. Okay. We don't need the wood. I'll hold on to the earth gem. Might throw that on the dragon just because I don't know if there's much of a use for it. Here-ish? Do we grab all? No. I really wish you could upgrade the farmer or something so all of the resources would auto-collect. You spend so much time away from the base, it's a shame. Let's see, add feed. There we go. It's a shame that, It's a shame that you have to come back to manage it so much. Because I don't mind the management necessarily, but collecting resources and then throwing them into the storehouse becomes a bit of a chore. I'd actually rather it that you upgraded each like house or building individually. Oh. There's the... There's a helium sac right there. I guess let's just kill this guy. We did. How do we collect this? I actually have no idea. That's annoying. Okay. But yeah, I kind of wish that there was actually, like, an upgrade system. Ooh. That is not good to the dragon. An upgrade system for the building, so instead of having the miner chick just routinely come back with a little bit of coal, she comes back with nothing until you upgrade the facility. And so same thing with the farmer. All he does is he just automatically harvests everything. He automatically harvests everything at the farmhouse. And so by upgrading the farm, that's how you get the other stuff. Did we not get the recipe for the grain sword? What? That was weird. Yeah. Okay. Other unfortunate thing, I do not have another spirit gem. Let's see if I can make one. Because I want to just drop that off. These all off. Probably going to hold on to all those nets, though. We might want to look into getting a pen. Oh! It's not that much wood. Not build this structure without a barn. Dang it. I was hoping I could get clever. I guess we're gonna want to go just make a bunch of money. Oops. Back here, creature. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so we pretty much want to just grab as many of these things as we can. We're gonna need more worm drills. Right. We gotta go see about making another... It's not another altar gem. I want spirit gems. I don't know. Can we make those? No, we can't, actually. Yeah, I can make diamonds easily. Oh. Oh. Let's go back, re-grab that formula. It might be one of those where I have to do it first to actually keep it. Okay, that thing's a spirit I can't fight. I was hoping that an enchanted weapon would let me fight those things, but I guess I was wrong. Okay, but yeah, we might as well catch a couple of worms. And grab worm blood, because I can convert worm blood into diamonds. Okay, steel sword is... I actually have no idea what that is. But the recipes have been added to the forge. So that's good. Right, we should go check the, we should go check the maze as well. Now, it doesn't look like there's anything here. Okay. So I screenshotted whatever those resources are. Unfortunately, I have no immediate idea what the berry-looking things are. They could just be regular red berries. It could be something completely different. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, drop off the coal. We are running low on omelets. That's the other thing I should probably think of. Should have thought of is actually grabbing some more food. But it's easy and cheap enough to just fly back, so it's not that big of a deal. What we should probably do is actually stick a fork in this area just for a smidge. Because it looks like there's a lot to do around here. But what I need is that barn. I don't like those trees. And if I could actually replace the top side of this area with like a boatload of pens or something, the trees would stay away, and that would make my life just significantly easier. Okay. Coal, iron ore, 3 worms. This is one big-ass chest, too. Okay, wow, focus gems are heavy. Okay, so there's the drain sword. So we need blood gems. Yeah, I didn't think that was something I could grab. So drain's 100%. So is that just 100% of damage? that's the case, that'd be incredible. Okay, well let's go down. Let's keep exploring. Use that worm drill when necessary. Okay. So I can kill these things. Oh, but they hit like trucks. Okay, so we can get altar gems while down here. Okay, there's the blood gem. How much durability does this drill still have? Okay. I don't know if this is gonna work. Yeah, so next level we get, I'm investing in drilling powers. Or not drilling, trapping powers. Because we're gonna need it. If I want to get any of the, what the? If I want to get any of the, equipment out. I wonder if there's a higher tier gem that I can get, too. Because that's the other consideration. Or not gem, net. Because, yeah, if I could get a better, net than I've got, that should help, too. Okay, so we want to move away from the worm drill. Switch out with the steel pick. Which we might want to fix up soon. Well, that's okay, actually. We've got a fair bit done. I was gonna go to the maze, and we were gonna wander around that for a while. But I think this is fine. Okay. Let's just drop off all the quartz. Tons of altar gems, so I don't need to make more of those. Actually, we want the blood gem, the dragon blood, and that steel sword. Let's make ourselves one fancy sword. I've been noticing some very strange spikes in the magical energy lately. It could be nothing, but it could be one of them. If you find it, summon me immediately. If it really is one of them, we're all in grave danger. So it's not this guy? Right here? Alright, let's see if my translation works. Who are you, and what are you doing here? What right have you to ask me that? This is my home, my planet. You are the trespasser here. That magical exoskeleton looks vaguely familiar. Are you one of them? The ones you call them are my foolish brethren. Long ago, they chose to abandon their homeworld, while I stayed and took a path of isolation and immortality. Can you tell us about your magic? What are these magical energy spikes? Why did you create and raise the dragons? Silence. We do not speak of these things with the likes of you. I've been very tolerant, otherwise you would have been dead long ago. But now I see that they were right about one thing. The universe would be better off without you and your kind. You know, match for this creature. We'll need a plan if we want to succeed. We'll need a plan if we want to survive. Work together. I'll set up a defensive barrier and healing magic. Stay behind me while it attacks, and then hit it when it overloads. Okay, so we want to equip the Drain Sword. I don't know how hard this enemy is, but that's okay. It looks like I'm healing here. Attack it now. Oh, God. Maybe we straight up... I think we need guns. Okay. I'm gonna write this off. We're gonna go do other things, and then we're gonna come back. Because, yeah, fighting this guy in melee is a bad idea. But if I had some guns, that shotgun mayhap, that would help. That would help a lot. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode of Aground. And as always, thanks for watching.